I think the beauty is the purpose, because because without the beauty, then you have an ugly world. No.
It's hard to find your way about love. Money's all we're really living for. Stuck believing I'm the worst.
Artistry is
It's hard to
beyond
find your way
uh,
about
just the
love.
creation of
Money's
something
all we're really
beautiful.
living
I think
for.
artists,
Stuck
they are
believing I'm
feeling
the
people, but they're also
worst.
conscious people. So I feel like
Gotta
artists,
paint sure your life
they
moving as it should.
are
So I take a
instrumental
couple
in
more
society
maybe
when
I
it comes to
could.
finding
Superhero, so I
alternative ways to
live my life.
manifest life,
Life
to living life,
every time that
solving
we
life's problems. So yeah, I
life
think
don't
it's
work
bigger
like
than
we want.
just
Nobody's
creating
really
beauty. I think
special when we
creating
turn into
beauty is
who
like
we
the
are.
cherry on top.
Hey man, we wanna
Music is
raise the
universal.
bar.
It's a universal
We
language.
should
I
at
don't have
least
to
hit
know
the
what you're
start.
saying to enjoy how it
Cash, flights,
sounds.
clothes, and a scar.
So,
Chasing
yeah,
big dreams, taking what your
musicians
parents
are
stole. They told you make it
very
big,
integral
you
part of
never break a
society.
goal.
I mean,
Love you give you
revolutions,
good, but
what
they
do we
turn
know
you
about
ice
the
cold.
greatest
Friends
revolutions in
leave
the
you
world? They
stranded,
had
you dug a
chants,
grave
they
in
had
your
songs
brain.
they sang,
Chose to feel better,
you know,
but your
to
feelings still the
change the
same.
state of
Living
mind.
so casual,
It's
you thought
very
this was a
basic, it's
game. With free
instinctive.
trial, overhead
There's
effect just ain't the
an
same.
artist called Kerry James
It's
Marshall.
hard to find
He's
your
a
way
black
about
artist,
love. Money's all we
contemporary
really
artist
living
from the
for.
States.
Stop
And
believing I'm the
he
worst.
creates these figures of black
It's
bodies
hard
that
to
take up
find your way
space
about
in
love.
normally mundane
Money's all we
spaces.
really living
And it speaks
for.
to the black experience in that country. It feels quite emotional, for me at least. I have always been interested in drawing. I've always been drawing since I was a child, and I'm fortunate enough to have a family that's always supported my interest in art. So, it's something that I genuinely love doing, drawing and painting. Painting is something that I've only been doing for the last 2 years, but it's another extension of how I can communicate my ideas to people.
Music's always been like, it's been a part of me from a very young age. In 2020, I moved out actually, and I kind of felt what it was like to take on life on your own.
I guess poetry or writing or even painting was a medium I used to kind of a testament to myself. So I wrote myself down essentially in pen and paper just to kind of encapsulate all my experiences, all the things that I've done, all the things that I have felt. I refer back to that to show that I do exist to some extent.
Right now, my work is dealing with, I guess, ideas of community and isolation in the context of recovery. Because I am in recovery, I think I can communicate ideas that are personal to me more successfully than trying to speak on issues that are outside of myself. Not that I shouldn't or I can't, but that's what I feel like I want to do right now. I think recovery also is something that is quite, it impacts a lot of people. So I hope maybe people can resonate with the work somehow, but it's important that I create honest work, and this feels like the most honest work that I've made.
A lot of failures, a lot of failures. So I think my music comes from that place that people tend to avoid. The current issues, or the most prevalent one in my songs, is really just about the emotion. Like I said, being comfortable with the negative emotions. Feel that thing, man. Sit with that feeling and embrace it. I think it's very important because it comes from a place of self-consciousness, which, and I hate to say it, but a lot of people don't seem to have that. People live very automated lives, and I think if people were conscious of the wrong or the pain in their lives, they'd know how to solve it.
The moon's full tonight. She's full of it. She sits there swollen, shedding off her skin in rays of light for us. I can feel the cells of her stardust fill my eyes when I look up to her. She's tired, but she's the moon. Having to find the strength to strut all night and shine as if some nights she doesn't feel dull, as if she's not allowed to feel dull. She's awake when the stars go to sleep. She shall not rest a luxury she cannot have. So she still sits there above our heads, beautifully helpless, and I sit there with her. The artistic industry, and I'm like using an umbrella term, it considers the film industry, the music industry. I think it's very much under wraps in Botswana, and I used to think that before I came into university, because I'm doing an art field, I'm in digital media, and then I came here and then I met people, just random people, and listened to their music or saw the photography that they took, and I always thought that this is so beautiful, this needs to be out there. The artistic industry in Botswana, I'd say we don't appreciate it and we don't put it in the forefront of the media as much as we should. So I think it's very important to do that, and I believe that we have beautiful visionaries, beautiful artists, beautiful musicians, vocalists. If you go to these underground sessions that they tend to have, or these screenings that they tend to have in theater, I think it's beautiful, and I think that we should pay close attention to that as much as we could to make our industry, artistic industry, thrive in Botswana.